What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have been away for about a month now, but I'm back. I took off because I needed to reset and clear my mind and get back with my trading, get back on track. So I am in a position now where my trading is going great, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a monthly, weekly recap. I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna go over the trades that I took on this last coming week. I only took 3 trades. And I won all 3 trades. We're going to go over that. Currently, right now, I'm looking at GBP USD. The 4-hour candle is about to close, and I'm thinking about taking a swing trade. My plan is to take a swing trade in my smaller account that I have here. So I'm just waiting to see if price is going to close below here. See if the 4-hour will close. Wait for a wick up, and then take it down. Take it to the downside. My goal is to take it from here down to here, this level, which is, where is it? This is about 140 pips. Let's just say 140 pips. I'm just waiting for price to close outside of this zone. So I was gonna wait to make the video, but I said, you know what, while we are here, I can just get on here and just start recording for you guys. So I'm waiting for price to break below this zone. There are 3 minutes left on the candle. So we're gonna see. Price is currently in a downtrend. So I'm waiting for that reversal pattern to hit, and we can take it. This is the golden zone it's projecting off of, so we're gonna see if price can get a closure here. If we don't get a closure, then I'm not gonna take the trade. And the next 4-hour candle will be on at 1 a.m. and I'm not gonna be up at 1 a.m. You guys can see the time. It's 8:57 here. So we're almost 9 o'clock. So we're gonna wait for this to close. Hopefully it'll close on the outside. We're gonna wait the 2 minutes out on this candle, and then I'm going to do the little recap that I have for the 3 trades that I took this past week, the last week of April. I'm just gonna wait here. She got 20 seconds left on this candle. We're still pushing below here, which is good. We're still holding below this level, so that's good. There we go. So we close below. We're gonna wait. Just waiting now, waiting for this candle to flip bearish. This is where my sell stop is right now. And I'm figuring out my stop loss. I know my stop loss. Probably gonna put it above this wick right here. It would be safe to put it above here. Okay, so we are still waiting to get activated here. Almost got activated there. So as we're waiting to get activated, I already have my stop loss. I'm gonna put my stop loss above the highest high right now. It follows my plan, so we're gonna do that. I can afford it, rather. I should say I can afford to put it up there. So that's where we're gonna put it. We're gonna leave this here, and go over the trades that I took this past week, and hopefully we get activated while we're doing that. Okay, so this trade, so the pairs I'm trading now are GU, GJ, and EJ, and then I have gold also, but I don't really take trades on gold. Most of my trades are now on like JPY pairs. I found over this past month in April that JPY pairs are like, I'm good. I can trade them. Like, they're really good. I'm good with that. I can read them easily. So this trade I took, when did I take this trade? I took this trade, okay, this is on Thursday, April 28th, I took this trade. So I'm scalping on the 15-minute. It depends if my entry is going to be on a 15-minute or 30-minute. It depends on the time of the hour and what the candle is doing. So this broke above on a 30-minute, right? You see we're on a 30-minute chart right here. This is EJ. My entries at the wick, the candle wick flipped. So I entered once the candle flipped above this wick here. That was my entry. My stop loss was above. So price came down here, left a wick, which told me where my stop loss was going to be. It came up. I closed half at 10 pips right here. So once I close half at 10 pips, I move my stop loss to break even. And now I'm in a position to catch a runner if possible. price ends up coming up and hitting my TP. It says 29 pips, was actually 17 pips that I had caught. This was a beautiful textbook trade. I was expecting price to shoot through, but I closed it here, and I was going to wait for a closure above here to enter again on another candle wick flip, but price did not do that. Price ended up coming back down. So good thing I did close here and follow my plan. So I caught 17 pips on this one. This was on Thursday. And let's go over this trade. This trade was, let me see. Wednesday's trade. Yeah, okay, this is it. I'm going backwards. We can go backwards, that's fine. This is Wednesday's trade that I took. Another trade on EJ right here. Entry at wick fill. So this was a wick fill trade. I'm still getting used to taking these trades. I'm trying to figure out when is a good time to take them. Is it when price comes up, makes a huge wick, and then, you know, closes right here? So once that happened, I waited for price to come down here, tap this zone right here, and then once it flipped above this area here instead of this area right here, that was when I entered. So I entered right here. You can see entry at wick fill, which is this the body right here. That's where my entry was. Price came up, I closed half at 10 pips right there, caught my 10 pips, moved stop loss to break even, and then price wicked back down and stopped me out. So I was still able to get my 10 pips. That's my goal. As long as I can get 10 pips, you know, a day per trade and just compound my account, like, I'm good with that. And then if I can catch a runner, some days I'll catch a runner, some days I won't, but I'll focus on just, you know, just getting 10 pips with my stop loss to break even. And then if price wants to keep going, I'm just gonna have a trailing stop loss. That's my goal for that's how I trade now. So this is GBP USD on Tuesday. So price came down, closed below this zone. This is on the 1 hour. Price closed below in this zone. Probably enter in 15 minutes, but price closed below this zone, right? Entry at candle wick flip again. Same thing, consistency, the same strategy over and over again. So once price came back up here, right? It was blue. Price came down, wick down black. That was my entry. Boom, got in the trade. Now price comes all the way down. I closed partials on the way down due to candle movement. So this candle was fluctuating like crazy, and I was like, all right, I'm not with this, like, I don't know. So I was closing as price was like, okay, it got here, and then went back up. It got here, went back up, and it got here, went back up, and then it got all the way here and went all the way back up. So I was closing it out. I said, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna close it 10 pips, okay, stop loss to break even, and I got stopped out, break even. So that was the 3 trades that I took this week. I caught over 80 pips on the month, so that was pretty good. Taking off for like a month or two just to get my mind right and understand like what direction I want to go in trading and like what direction I want to go on like YouTube and things like that. It was definitely well needed. I was able to like get back to, you know, just understanding, grasping the concept of trading and understanding it. We can go over a few more trades here. These are all the trades that I took this month. Let me see if I can find some losses in here. So I did take a few losses this month. This is another win. Entry at candle wick high. So entry is right here. Price broke out, right? Came down, wick down, stop loss below. Once it flipped above that wick, that was my entry. Price came up, closed 50% at 10 pips. Stop loss at break even, stopped out, break even. Boom. That's all I was doing this month. Here we go. Check it. GBP, JPY, right? Price broke out. This is the 15-minute. Price broke out above, right? Entry at break of candlestick high. So once price came up and broke above here, that was when I got in. Price came down, closed partial for a loss. Once I see that price is coming down, we can potentially, you know, be going in the other direction. Get stopped out. I closed a little bit out for a loss. Once that happened, price shot up here, closed partial at this resistance right here, and then I closed full trade at the 10 pips right here. Yeah, stop loss break even, close it out, boom. I can walk away with some profit, like I'm good, you know what I mean? Okay, this is where I took a loss here. Now let's see. Entry at candle wick high break. So I was expecting price to come all the way up to here. Once price created resistance or support right here. Once price created support, I wanted to enter above this candle wick right here. Got my entry in, stop loss above this candle. Price came up. I was looking to get 10 pips, move stop loss to break even. But this next candle was news, so stopped out Euro news at 7:45. News came out. Yeah, this was a crazy week. I had lost a lot of trades due to news that week, and I told myself I'll never trade around news again. Like I know not to trade when news is coming out, but I'm really confident in my strategy, but it doesn't work around news. So I have to wait. If news is about to come out, I don't enter a trade, and then if news has came out already, like if it's 8 o'clock and news comes out at 8, I'm gonna wait a little bit, maybe like 2 15-minute candles, like wait 30 minutes before I decide to enter a trade, so price can come back to what it's supposed to be doing. So this is GBP JPY, right? So I took 10 pips on this one. Entry at 4-hour low break, just right here. This must have been a wick fill. Oh no, I don't think it was a wick fill. Close half at 10 pips right here, and then price must have came back up, stopped me out break even. But I still got my 10 pips, so it's still a win for me. This one also enter. So my entry was price broke out here in a 15-minute. Left a little wick. Price came up, wicked. Once price broke this wick right here, that was my entry. Came down, close half at 10 pips, stopped out break even. What was it? Oh, close half at 10 pips, close 90% at support right here, and then price broke back up and stopped me out. I know I have another loss in here. I think this one I lost. I over leveraged, and I didn't think I was over leveraging, but I lost a lot on this trade, and I really shouldn't have. I misread the stop loss, but the direction was clear. It ended up actually coming all the way back up here to the top to my TP. So price, this is a 15-minute price, breaks out, right? And then price came down, and I had my stop loss, but it wasn't finished creating like the wick. It ended up coming all the way back down some more, and I got stopped out of the trade. And my stop loss should have been here, but in reality, I should have just waited a little bit more. I was overconfident on this trade. I'll admit that I was overconfident on this trade. The entry at candle wick break, placed stop loss too early. I got stopped out. Stop loss should have been below this candle. In hindsight, it really shouldn't have. I should have just waited for this candle to finish forming the stop, the whatever, the wick here, and then price ended up going in my direction. But yeah, I was like, I want to say I over leveraged. I had too high of a stop loss, and I had too high of a stop loss than I thought, because based on the pips that I was risking, that's what I based my stop loss, that's what I based my lot size off of. So whatever my stop loss is and how many pips I'm risking, that's what I based my lot size off of. And the lot size that I chose when I got stopped out, I lost more than I expected to lose. So I misread it. That was my fault. So I learned my lesson with that one. This is the beginning of the month here. So entry, so another break below here. Price came down, got in right here, came down below. Price came back up here. I closed 50% for a loss, right? And then price comes down, close partial at 10 pips, move my stop loss, my trailing stop, trade hit, trailing stop, and profit. And this one too. We'll go over this one, then we'll go back and we'll check on GU. Entry at candle wick break above. So price broke up right here, 15-minute, and I'm waiting for price to break this high. The next candle did not break the high, so I'm still waiting. Once price finally broke up the high, that was when I was in the trade with my buy stop. Had my 10 pips right here, closed 2/3 of the trade at 10 pips. Closed full trade, price did not close above resistance area. So this was a resistance area. And I was thinking, okay, if price closes below this area, I'll close it. If price closes above this area, then I'll hold the trade, because we're potentially going to continue going up. But it did not close above this resistance, so I closed the trade out and I took my profit. So really good trade management for me there. So let's check on GU. So it looks like we got activated. Let's see, are we in the trade? We are in the trade, you guys. I am down right now, but you look, we're in the trade. All right. So we are currently in this trade. We were probably in profit, like with a pip or so, a pip or two. Yeah, 3 pips. All right, that's our commission right there. So we are in this swing trade right now. I plan to take some partials here at 50 pips, move my stop loss to break even. Goal is to write it down to this 140 pip mark that I have right here. Right. So I had a really good month trading, you guys. I plan to continue that through May, through the rest of the year, honestly. Through the rest of my trading career, I continue to keep growing and keep learning and just staying consistent. I'm now taking my strategy over into swing trading on one of my accounts and then day trading on another account. That's what I'm doing this month for May. So I hope you guys enjoy my little recap, my monthly recap. It's gonna be weekly, but I went over my monthly trades, some of the trades that I took, and what I'm doing differently, guys. So I appreciate you guys. If you come back to watch Traders Lounge, I'll be back doing weekly recaps to start. I don't know when I'm going to be trading live again for you guys. I still want to get strong and still be consistent in the strategy that I have now. So I'll just be doing weekly recaps for now on, guys. All right. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week.